Now that we're finally getting a core set in Magic the Gathering, I wanted to go through some of my old core set cards, some of them. I love 10th edition, I'm a huge fan of it. I'll make a series of videos after this one about my 10th edition cards. But I wanted to show you folks a few like various core set cards that I have in this one fat pack box. So let's just have a little fun looking through the old core sets. I'm not going to read all the cards, but I'm just going to go through them. There's a whole bunch of them here. I really love the old core sets. They allowed a casual player like myself to have a lot of fun. They made for very easy deck building. You really didn't have to focus so much on all these weird abilities or keywords. It was just a lot of fun, and I really missed it. I thought when they were going to do away with the core set, I wasn't really that happy about it. I'm not sure that I was ready to throw a tantrum, but you know, I knew that I was going to make the game a little weird, and it sure did. So the 10 sets of what I call the lost era, the lost modern era of Magic. There's a lot of really great cards in those 10 sets, you know, between Battle for Zendikar and the last Ixalan set. And I've enjoyed playing them, but I really missed just having a bunch of really simple cards with which I could have throw a fun deck together and not really have to read through an encyclopedia to figure out all the different quirks of more complicated cards. So here is a bunch of old core set cards. M12 I think has the most nostalgia for me, and I opened a bunch of M12. Wish I had opened a lot of 10th edition, but that was well before my time. So you got a lot of really classic stuff when you look through old core set cards. Give them goblins, elves, zombies, humans. Very simple deck building that is great for a new player. The other thing that, of course, is what everybody talks about is how with core sets you could bridge the two blocks at the time that were in standard. Now there's usually more than two blocks, because the blocks can be a single set. But these were just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. Nice old mug flunkies. You have to have something else to attack with. They cannot attack alone. Great old stuff that I really enjoyed playing with. I hope in M19, which is coming out this summer, they do a pretty good job. Of course, here's Act of Treason. Nice little combo. You steal the creature and then you fling it at them. So I mean, you're gonna have to give it back, so why give it back? Fling the thing. And yeah, I've played that deck. That was a lot of fun. I really like the Krenko M13 Goblins deck. It's crazy. Left unanswered, Krenko can really make a lot of goblins, so that's a lot of fun. Lots of little goblins in this little selection of cards, the common ones. Here are some white cards. Again, these cards are, you know, for a casual player, somebody who wants to get into Magic, you can buy a pile of these cards for nothing and have a lot of fun with a friend or two building really casual decks. I think sometimes people complain that Magic is expensive, but I do think that Magic can be made as expensive or cheap as you want to make it. And definitely eBay has many of these lots where you can buy a bunch of core set bulk. I know when M19 rolls around, if you want to have a lot of fun buy yourself an uncommon common selection of M19. They usually go for like $30. I haven't looked at them in a while, but I know the last time I looked, they usually go for like $30, and it's a ton of cards. Of course, it's got all the limited chaff, but who cares? If you really want to play Magic on the cheap, that's a lot of cards, and you're going to be able to build many decks, many casual decks with $30. Of course, I can't wait for the deck builder, the toolkit, the deck builder's toolkit that'll come out with M19. It's probably going to have an M19 pack, a Dominaria pack, and sometimes they usually screw up the 4th pack. So it could easily have like an Ixalan pack and maybe like a Kaladesh pack. So I know in the old toolkits, they would often have a card that, a pack that was about to rotate out of standard, and it could have even been out of standard by the time the deck builder's toolkit came out. But those toolkits are awesome. I can't wait to crack the one that has a Dominaria pack and an M19 pack. Trumpet Blast, these are all really old cards that were slowly reprinted in the core sets from the Legacy era of sets.